Hello YouTube, 801 Revolutionary here. Sorry for the long hiatus of not making any videos. Life catches up with you sometimes, and I've been quite busy, but you should be expecting more videos from me pretty regularly. I just want to start off a series of pocket knives, and I just figured what better to start kind of a series of collection I have with my Spydercos. So let's start from the front here. This is the Spyderco Delica with the Emerson opening. You can see that patent number 5.878. What is that, 500? And this is really cool. Ever since I saw this, I wanted to have it. A lot of people do that by putting I've seen a little twisty tie that they put around the whole opening right there, and that kind of works as the same way. This is the actual design of it. As you can see, my knives are not ones that sit on display cases. All of these are heavy use on pocket clips, on the blades and whatnot. But this is a full flat grind blade. You can see that's what hooks your pants as you pull it out of your pocket. So this would go into your right pocket in the front like that, and as you pull it out, this catches on the bottom part of your pocket and deploys it out. This knife's faster than a switchblade getting it out of your pants, because by the time it's out of your pants, it's already auto-deployed that thing. Can be tricky getting used to it, trying to get it out of your pants slowly, and it kind of opens up the blade, so you have to be careful not to cut yourself using it. It's one of my favorites, so I carried that as my daily driver for a long time. Same with this one here. This one is just the plain Delica. Stainless steel. I like it because it's a really thin blade, and the actual body of it's pretty thin. You can kind of tell. It's a little comparison. It's a lot thinner than the other Delica. Also with a full flat ground. All these knives right here are running that VG10 still. It's really hard still. It's really great. Keeps its edge for a long time. It's pretty tough to sharpen. Moving back to a little bit bigger knife, this is the Spyderco Endura. Also the full flat ground VG10 blade. See pretty extensive use on the scratches on the pocket clip and whatnot. It's a pretty big blade. I really like how big this knife is. It's kind of a comparison with the Delica. Any of you guys that know Spyderco know that that's kind of substantially a lot bigger blade. A bigger knife to it, so I can barely keep that in the camera. There we go. There we go. Now we can see them all. But yeah, it's a really strong knife. I've taken it backpacking and camping and whatnot, and really beat it up, and had to sharpen it a few times, obviously. But it's really trusting good a knife. And last but not least, is a fun little knife. I don't carry it very much. It's a little Rescue Junior. And the reason I don't carry it very much is because it's got the full serrated blade, which I'm not a huge fan of unless you've got a big rope task of cutting a lot of rope, or if you're working in a place where you could get hung up by rope and injured, then you'd want to carry kind of something like that, because it eats rope like a fat kid eats cake. It just annihilates it. You can kind of see by the pocket clip it doesn't have that much use. Still some use. I have carried it. A lot of people who are in kind of rescue type jobs, firemen, police officers, will find it pretty handy with cutting clothes off of people with that teardrop tip right there. You can get underneath clothes and whatnot and not cut the person. Also just chews seat belts up real good, so it works really well. But this is kind of a little opening video here. I'm going to do a full review of all my knives in the time that comes, with kind of some demonstrations and whatnot with them. This is just kind of my Spydercos. I've got lots of other knives to talk about and touch on, but I just want to make a quick little video showing you some of the different Spydercos I have in my collection, and kind of some of their purposes and whatnot. Stay tuned for more reviews. 801 Revolutionary. See ya.